Yeah, hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, Comment Centric. If this is your first time to my channel, please like, share, subscribe, and comment your opinion. So let's quickly watch this video of Justin Trudeau announcing the devastating tariff against the United States. He said he's going to have a 25% tariff over 150 billion worth of American goods. So let's watch this video right here, and we'll get or dive right into the comment section. Thank you.
Tonight, I am announcing Canada will be responding to the US trade action with 25% tariffs against $155 billion worth of American goods. This will include immediate tariffs on $30 billion worth of goods as of Tuesday, followed by further tariffs on $125 billion worth of American products in 21 days' time to allow Canadian companies and supply chains to seek to find alternatives.
So that's the video, guys, and this got the comment section giving different opinion about it. So let's see the comment section, and yeah, we dive right into the comment section now. So here this person says devastating tariffs hardly, and this person mentioned here 25% on 155 billion in goods. That's 38.75 billion in damage to American companies. And here someone says devastating for Canada, the US GDP is 27 trillion. And he responded here, if you don't think that this will impact our economy, then you are crazy. Absolutely, it's going to have an impact on American economy. Here, this person says absolutely terrible. This says the ignorance of these first 12 days is truly astonishing. And here they says they haven't run him out of the town yet. This says this certainly isn't hurting him. It's giving Canada a common enemy in Trump. Yes, says for the average American, 20% of your purchase from Canadian or Mexican imports, and even more if you are in the border states. Congratulations, Mega. Welcome to more inflation for you at 25% a minimum to 20% of your cost. This says it's almost as if a man who bankrupted his company is making this decision. So I think this guy's okay. This one says, hilarious. This goes creepy prices. This is potash. Then another one here says, well, that's gonna hurt Canada's economy worse. They are a net exporter, and US is one of their better trading partners. Good move, Governor Trudeau. This says here, oh no, what will we do? What we will ever do? I'm going to personally wake up tomorrow feeling great. And here says, Americans spend 4 times. That's 102 billion versus 440 billion on Canadian product. Then vice versa. The time we stop all Canadian we stop all Canadian imports to US use until they end this decade-old unfair tariffs. They have more to lose than we do. And next, this person says, so what we don't need, so what? We don't need anything from Canada. And this one here says, Canada versus US tariff. Trudeau's tariff 0.4% of US 27.36 trillion GDP, and Trump tariffs are 9.2% of Canada 2.14 trillion GDP. So here it says, why is it bad for America to place tariff on other countries, saying it will hurt America, but it's good when other countries put tariffs on America that will also hurt America? Dude, you can't have it both ways. This says that's a deal compared to what they're already doing. And this one says, cool, I went through my house and garage last night, found everything made in Canada, a whole 4 things, then lock up their American equivalent and order them. Things will balance in the end. Michigan maple syrup is better anyway. Okay. Here it says, imagine you own a business and this big client you have makes up to 80% of the revenue brought in from your business. And then one day you tell that client that you are charging 25% more for the same service. You think that client will stick around and keep your business? Okay. Here it says, Joe Biden said the quiet part out loud. They want to lock Trump up and throw away the key. Okay. The next one here says, without, it says, wondering out loud, given that Canada has no way to bring vegetables and fruit in other than the US, how this will impact grocery price in Canada. It might have been cheaper to help stop the flow of fentanyl into the USA. Fentanyl into the USA. So this person right here says, devastating, Brian. You have said it over and over again. Their people will have to pay their tariffs. Which is it? You are nothing but a grifting blowhard. Let them target red states. Texas economy is bigger than the whole country's. Canada will lose. This says we'll be fine. They won't. And another person says here. Another person here says, okay, let's see more comments. Here says, better Brian, 77% of Canadian exports go to the US and 84% of Mexico's exports go to the US. This is devastating for Canada when Trump raises theirs again and they get north of 70% of their import from US. Enjoy the consequences of years of lopsided tariff taxes. This is so it's devastating for Americans but not for Canadians. How that work? Wouldn't wouldn't this raise prices for Canadian like you say our Trump tariffs will? You seems really inconsistent. Sounds like your team Canada. And here this was in response that all this doom and gloom for the US seems silly. Seems like they move I'll be more worried if I was Mexico or Canada. Come on, man. Yeah, I think maybe Canada and Mexico should be more worried about this whole tariff increase and stuff. The next one says, okay, let's quickly see this here. This is so Mexico and Canada count on 35% and 22% of their GDP from export to the US compared to just over 1% of our GDP. Mexico export to US as a percentage of GDP 35%. Canada export to US as a percentage of GDP 22%. US export to Canada as a percentage of GDP 1.5%. US export to Mexico as a percentage of GDP 1.2%. So this is what's devastating is, of course, you don't care that Trudeau government is complicit in creating fentanyl crisis. At Putus is right to expect tangible changes. So another one here says, and Mexico to follow with the same. And this guy that posted this thing is responding and saying, and Canada, Mexico, and China will likely work together in order to fight the tariffs. He's uniting our largest trade partners against us. Okay, let's see how this plays out though. The next one says, yep, the gloves are off. This will not end well. So let's see first. I think this guy that posted this is kind of supporting what's it called? Saying that the move by Trump earlier before Justin Trudeau responded is not a good move. So, but let's see what happens later on because I think this might affect Canada as well in some certain ways also. This is hardly devastating. Good thing bosses like this aren't putters. And this will hurt Canada more than us. Canada is already suffering. Exactly. Canada is suffering already at the moment though. This is I believe we export more than we import, so we probably won't feel it much with trade from Canada. Also, I found out today that they actually use tariffs on all sorts of goods. Certainly, dairy products have 270% tariff, and metal like copper and steel 25% tariff. So this is Brian. You are not American. Yeah, the guy that posted this though. I think they're talking about him. He says, why is Trudeau taxing his people? Aren't they the ones who are going to pay for it? Because that's what you have been telling us, Brian. This is it's me. I'm devastated just thinking about it, and I don't even buy Canadian. I bet women and children will be the hardest hit, aren't they always? And let's take a few more comments. This is oh no, this goes to the crown and maple syrup, Leo. Do you really think Canada or Mexico even combined has the chance to win this tariff war? Not a chance. And here it says, Brian, we know tariffs are tax on American consumers. Do you know where the collected tariff dollar goes? Do they go into general fund? Is this a hidden way to fund Trump billionaire tax cuts off the backs of every American taxpayers? And then this one right here says, okay, so when Trump does this, everyone says he's increasing our price, but when Canada does it, they are hurting us, which is yes. So this says, have you noticed how Brian gets excited every time a foreign nation retaliates against America? So I think this guy that posted this is like people are saying like he's always like retaliating, always so excited when like some policies of from other countries are made against American, and he kind of side those countries over the US. So yeah, I don't know if he's American though. We take this last one before we go. This says Canada already has ridiculous tariffs on US. Another 25% isn't going to make a difference. We'll take this last one. So this says F around and find out. This says there's all right. That's all right. I already see what it's doing to the Canada dollar and the pesos. You do know that Canada exports 80% to the US, and the US GDP is 28 trillion to Canada 2.3 trillion. This is Earth to Trudeau. We have been supporting Canada forever when there was no need to. Currencies are in the tank. Think time to become one. So thank you guys for stopping by. If this is your first time, please subscribe, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Comment your opinion as well in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this tariff war between the Canadian government and the United States government. So thank you guys, and see you guys on the next one. Love you guys always.